Hey, beautiful people. My name is Miriaki Aki, and I'm a makeup artist based in Boya, Cameroon. I'm also a beauty enthusiast. And yeah, guys, I just want to welcome all of us into 2024 and to say that this is officially my first video for the year. Yay! So yeah, this is my beautiful model. I'm going to be working on her while we talk through this video. And what I'm basically doing right now is I'm moisturizing her face. Yeah, and you don't want to skip moisturizing, guys. Like, you don't want to do your makeup without prepping your skin first. You need to prep. So this one, I'm going in with this e.l.f. primer, and I'm just applying that on her skin, and yeah, all that good stuff. So I'm not going to be explaining a lot what I'm doing, but you're just going to be watching and you're going to enjoy the video as I talk. Look, so tell me, what have you guys been up to? Like, it's been a long time since I left this app, but I promise you guys that this time around I'm back. I know, right? You've heard this for my last 3 videos. When I show up, I say this and then I disappear again. But I promise this time around is different. I'm gonna stick around for longer, okay? So I wanted her skin to really glow on this makeup, so I decided to use this NYX Born to Glow pigment, and I applied it on all the areas where I would normally place her highlights, So as you're seeing, that's what I'm doing. So what have you guys been up to? So I'm back. A lot has happened in my life. You have no idea. You guys have absolutely no idea. But I am glad I am here, and I am in 2024. So guys, I backed a master's, and oh my gosh, I'm now free a little bit. That's why I'm telling you guys that this time around, I'm for real. I'm back, and I'm going to be giving you guys content. At least I'm going to be making sure I give you at least 1 makeup tutorial and then 1 vlog each day, so you can see how her skin is glowing from all of that, So when I put my foundation and every other makeup, everything is going to marry in, sink in, and just be beautiful. So I decided to go in with this V-Beauty Second Skin Foundation. This is a Nigerian brand. I decided to go in with this, and I'm using it in the shade VB9. Actually, VB9 is darker than VB10. I don't know if you guys are used to this foundation. You would see that it's actually very strange that instead of VB10 to be the darkest, says the swatches on the page of this brand, VB9 is instead the one that is the darkest, and it looks like this. But I noticed that this foundation actually oxidizes, so when you place this foundation, it changes, it goes darker as you blend in. So I found out that this foundation went so well with her body and her neck. As you can see me showing you here, it had that undertone that just matched into her body. Her face is actually normally darker than her whole body, and you could clearly see from this video. So yeah, let's keep on talking. A lot has happened in my life, guys, and I'm gonna make sure that I take time and tell you guys as time goes on. I'm gonna be letting you guys in on everything. So her foundation is set, and then I'm going in with this cheek glaze palette from TM Essentials. Look guys, this product changed my makeup game. I cannot even explain it, but it gives me this healthy skin glow underneath my makeup when I use any cheek glaze essential, any TM Essential product. This cheek glaze stuff, it has come to stay in my life. It changed my makeup game. You're gonna see how the end result of her makeup is gonna look. No matter how the powder that I apply on her skin, with this product, you discover that the powder doesn't really look much. It actually dissolves. And look at that shine. Don't you just want to have that shine? So I'm using our LA Girl Pro Conceal, the good old LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Mahogany. Mahogany is the darkest, the blackest shade, and I'm using that for her contour, as you can see. And then we're gonna be moving forward to her nose contour. Of course, I'm using a little bit of that same shade. I'm using a little amount, guys, on her nose, just to contour her nose. And then we go ahead to blend. One thing I like about myself as a makeup artist is that I don't rush, okay? I don't rush when I'm doing my makeup. I take my time to do my job because I love perfection. So you see me going back in with my sponge, and I love, like, the sponge is like my best beauty tool because it kind of gives me a skin-like finish. I'm not really an advocate for a lot of makeup, so I always make sure everything I do on the skin has like this very natural kind of vibes. So I'm going ahead to highlight her skin, her face, her under eyes, the bridge of her nose, and her chin area. I'm doing this using the CoverGirl concealer, and this concealer is so beautiful. It's so nice. The coverage, it's super. Like, the coverage is thick, and this concealer is good if you know how to use it. Like, if you place it and you waste time and you don't blend so fast, it's gonna dry up on you, and you all know how if concealer dries up on you, to blend is gonna be a big problem. So you want to actually go ahead and blend out that concealer super fast. If you want like a full coverage, something, you have to get this concealer, guys. This concealer is the real deal. It has coverage and it stays like it is waterproof. I tell you as it is, okay? I don't talk about products I haven't used. I talk about products I have used, okay? And I have done like wear tests several times, and I can boldly tell you that this concealer is Miriaki approved. Yes. So I'm going ahead to blend that out under her eyes and every other place where you saw me place the product, like so. Look at that blend, guys. I felt like I lost a lot of that highlight, so I went in again with a little tad bit more of that concealer just to like brighten up like her face, like just to brighten up every other area, you know. And then we have this, like, oh my goodness, this is like one of the hardest parts of doing makeup. This looking up, I had my makeup done like 2 days ago. By the way, guys, this is my birthday month. Like, I'm excited. I am becoming a full grown-up woman. I'm a grown woman, yeah, and I can do whatever I want. No, not whatever I want, okay? So, like I was saying, it's my birthday month, guys. My birthday is coming up on the 12th of January, and I'm so excited. I love this month so much, okay? Yes, it's my birth month. My makeup was being done by Nessa's Glam. And when she did my makeup, I was like, I kept looking up and it was difficult. That is when I came to realize that, oh, so the clients, I usually tell them to look up. Is this how difficult it is? And then I was like, okay, I'm going to be like, anytime I'm doing this on any client, I'll be like, sorry, I know it's hard. Sorry, I know it's hard, but take heart. I have to do this. If you don't want to have wrinkles under your eyes, you've got to sacrifice and look up. It's not easy. I promise you guys, it's not easy. So what I'm basically doing now is I'm trying to set that concealer. I always set my concealer before I go ahead to bake, of course. Yeah, I use a powder of her shade. In this case, I'm using the shade that I would usually use to highlight her skin with, and then I'm just basically, you might think it's light, but trust me, always trust the process, okay? Like, I'm following like the skin tones I'm seeing in her body, like in her skin. If you can check her chest area and her neck very closely, you're going to see that some of these colors that I'm blending on her skin are actually there, very, very present. So right now I'm going in with my Fit Me powder, and I'm going to be using that to further set and bake, okay? This powder is very great, especially for those who have like very oily skin. This powder is the real deal. It locks everything in place, soaks out all that sweat, all that oil. It's an amazing powder, highly recommended on a budget. I mostly use drugstore products. So if you're watching this and you want to bless me with some good high-end makeup brands, you're welcome, okay? So right now we can afford what we can afford, and that's what we're using. And yeah, I'll tell you what you can get and what works for me and what I'm recommending. So if you would like to try it out and let me know in the comments below. So I'm basically applying that powder in every area where I think this is in the shade 25 or so. So I'm applying that basically on every area where I place that highlight before I go in to apply the powder of like her shade. her main shade. You know what I'm saying? Look at how everything is looking. Trust the process. For her powder, I decided to go into this powder palette from Ministar. This is like the oldest powder palette that I have, and it was gifted to me by Jane Francis of Jane's Touch. That was one of the first people that inspired me to become a makeup artist. Shout out to you, Jane. If you're in Germany and you would like for your makeup to be done, and guys, Jane is an amazing hairstylist. She does braids of all kinds. If you want your hair to be braided, trust your girl. You can check her out on IG. She is there, and you're gonna see her amazing art and crafts. So now I'm using her shade, and you can see how that is just blending in. Can you see how everything is coming together? One thing I usually tell everybody around me: if you don't understand the process of makeup and you're standing around me watching me do, don't come and be telling me that, oh, the powder is too much, reduce it. Because most people freak out when they see you apply like this setting powder under the eye and around your T-zone. They actually freak out. So please, it's not only applying to me. If you're around a makeup artist and she's doing her job, trust her process, okay? Because everything is a process, and it comes together at the end of the day. If at the end of the day you don't like what you see, it's okay. You can wipe it off, or you can talk with the makeup artist and you guys will do adjustments, okay? Allow her do her job. Allow me do my job. This 2024, please, over Sabis, we don't want you guys around when we are working, okay? So you can see how everything is coming together. Because I can see it clearly. So we are going to be contouring her nose now. We're going to be doing her powder contour on her nose like so. This is one of my favorite parts of makeup, contouring. When I am contouring, I'm bringing back dimension to the face, giving back structure to the face. And then, oh, not forgetting blush. Gosh, I love blush. Blush just brings back the face alive. It brings the face alive. It brings you like some color to the face. And then, if anybody hates makeup, I don't know. What else would you like on this earth? Makeup? As a woman, you hate it? Look at what it does. By the way, makeup is not only for, some people have misconceptions that makeup is for people who are ugly. If you do makeup, it's because you don't appreciate like your natural beauty, but that is not the case. That has never really been the case. Do you have an idea how many people have been saved by makeup? Do you have an idea how many people have had their self-esteem back, have had their strength back? There are people who have had burns, who have had accidents, domestic violence victims. There are people that have been restored. Faces have been damaged by all of these activities I'm naming. But now they are able to stand in front of us boldly with their head up high because of what makeup can now do. Makeup covers their scars. There are people that have like natural problems on their skin, like very big pimples, problems. And you know, your face is like your most important vehicle of communication. What happens when the face is affected? Can you actually effectively communicate with people? You're going to be constantly aware that people are watching you. People are looking at your face. And definitely you will feel like, oh, it's not even pleasant. So let me change something. And makeup has helped to reduce all of that anxiety, social anxiety as concerns appearance and the rest. So by the way, I'm talking so passionately, guys, because I did my master's, my dissertation was on makeup. Yay! Let me know in the comment section if you want to have a copy and you want to find out what I found out about what makeup does, like to people, to individuals in Boya, that's Cameroon. So we moved over. Oh, I forgot, guys. I went off and I was talking and I forgot to tell you guys what I was doing on our model. Anyways, you guys should not be scared. You guys should not be bothered, okay? Because I'm gonna make sure I give you guys this year very, very in-depth makeup tutorials. Like, very in-depth. I have more to share. I have learned more and I am ready to show you guys all the tips and tricks. I am not reserving anything, okay? But in case you want a one-on-one class anytime, I'm available. Our studio is located in Boya, Cameroon. okay? And we are available for one-on-one classes for 1 week. Whatever duration you want, we can make that happen. So yeah, we're just doing her brows now, and yeah, just that concealing. Yeah, so now it's time for eyeshadow, the fun part, guys. So I'm making sure that I'm blending everything so that it can be seamless and flawless. And then of course we are going to be moving on to using this eyeshadow base from Beacham Ageless. It's a Nigerian brand. It's just like the benign clown white kind of stuff, the Louise base kind of stuff. This is just an eyeshadow base. You do not want to do your eyeshadow without an eyeshadow base. It kind of gives your eyes something to grip on. It makes your eyeshadow pigments become true to color. It makes them just very pigmented, and like, you understand, it sticks better, you know. It doesn't like disappear over time, so you need that base, trust me. I'm done with blending that. So the first thing I always do with my eyeshadow before I continue my eyeshadow is just to highlight the ag. The shade I'm using to highlight her ag is her highlight shade, so I just make sure I do that. So I'm also setting that concealer that I used to conceal her brows, and this is what we have in. Okay, I'm using the brown shade in this palette to like form like a transition shade. Lately this has been like my go-to for transitioning, like this very beautiful brown shade. Okay, I learned it from Laifa Beauty, and yeah, it's been working. So I went ahead to add some setting powder under her eyes just to be able to catch any fallouts on her skin, so that we're not going to be staining the skin with eyeshadow. So before I went ahead to continue with my transitioning, I really have to stress a lot on this. Transitioning is a must for any eyeshadow you want to do. So I went ahead again with another deep brown shade from the Juvia's palette, and I'm just placing that again over that first transition shade that we just applied. I'm just doubling that over there before we go ahead with the main shade. And this is basically what we are looking like. I went back into that Mini Star dark eyeshadow palette, and I used the darkest shade there as her main shade. Actually, when I started her makeup, I didn't have a particular look in mind, and this is where the beauty of creativity comes in place. So I was just going as the spirit leads, okay? So I placed that dark shade all over. Then I decided to take one of the shimmery colors in my Morphe X Jaclyn Hill palette, and then I placed it at the center, and then I went ahead with this soft glitter from Avo Cosmetics, and I placed it above it. I still wasn't feeling it, so I decided to go in again with chunky glitter, and I'm using this glitter glue from Classic Makeup USA, and then I used this one from is it Jadrix, or is it, oh my goodness, the name. I used that. I placed a thin layer of glue, then I went ahead to apply my chunky glitter above it, and then yes, we had that look. See, these glitters are bomb. Like, these two glitters are bomb, but my favorites are the ones from Avo because they are really soft, matte. They are like, and the good thing about these glitters is that you don't need glue. You can literally place them on your eyeshadow without using any glue, you know. So yeah, that's basically it for the eyes. Now I'm going ahead with my eyeliner. And guys, when you're doing eyeliner, of course, I always say this, you have to act very calm, cool, and collected around your eyeliner. Sorry guys, because your eyeliner can actually sense your fear, and any mistake you do, you're going to be drawing lines that you didn't even intend to draw. So always act calm, cool, and collected around your eyeliner, and you're gonna get it just perfectly. Okay, then I'm asking her to open her eyes so that I can connect her lower lashes to the top, and then I'll do that perfect wing. I didn't want to go very dramatic because her eyes are really small, and I was planning to go in with very heavy lashes, keeping this look very mild, as you can see. And then yeah, that's basically it. I was just taking time to like perfect the eyeliner. Don't be in a haste. If you're in a haste to do eyeliner, better leave it, don't do it, okay? So I went ahead with the Julie Diamonds water liner. I placed that, and then I'm using this Maybelline Colossal mascara to prep her lashes for the fake lashes we're going to be using later. And then I went ahead again under her eyes to finish her eye look with another dark shade from the palette we used before, just to smudge that out under the eyes. That completes the eye look. What is an eyeshadow look without fixing the bottom? Guys, I'm also using that Maybelline Colossal mascara to fix the bottom lashes, and look at how that mascara is voluminous, you know. And one thing I like about this mascara is how waterproof it is. No matter how, I recommend it for your brides. No matter how your bride cries, it's not gonna smudge, oh, it will not scatter. Oh my goodness, it's really beautiful. Just look at what lashes does to a makeup look. It just took her from a 5 to a 10, you see. And then what is left? Absolutely nothing. So I'm just pressing her lashes together with the falsies just for them to marry each other. So yeah, now we are going to be dusting out all the excess powder that is left on her skin. We are just pressing it in, and you can see how the melanin is gradually melanining. You see how it's coming out, okay? But now let's go back to like the magic of the day. We are going back to our TM Essentials Cheek Glaze palette to bring out that blush that we have lost due to all that powdering and stuff like that. So I'm intensifying that blush, and then I'm using this balm. It's like a balm, guys. It kind of gives you like a glass skin effect. You know, like the Maybelline glass skin spray, when you use it, it gives you like this very beautiful kind of, you know. So I'm using this highlight from Wet n Wild. I love it so much for my dark skin babes. It gives me a highlight without necessarily giving me like a brownish kind of highlight that like changes their dark skin. You see how beautiful it is on her skin. Like, this is my best go-to for dark skin, like, you know. So I'm going in with her lips. For her lips, I'm going in with my pencil. And since she really had dark lips and I wanted the color that I'll be placing later to really pop, I had to go in with this B Charm Ageless whitish lipstick kind of something, and then apply that, and then I blend before I go in with the color I wanted to put so that it's going to pop out. Try out this trick and let me know how it goes. Trust me, your lipstick colors are going to pop out more. If you have a client that has like dark lips, you gotta neutralize that dark lip to be able to get like the color that you're looking for. So what I do when applying my lipsticks are, I do like a buildable coverage. I don't just go ahead with a lot of lipstick, no. So when I was done, I went in with this Flawless Ivy gloss in the shade, I've forgotten the shade, but it's like that shade in the Zikel Njideka, yeah. And then I'm going in with the Zikel Nudes gloss. I think this one is called Earth. I went in with that to like highlight. And see, this is one of my favorite combos for dark skin. I decided to go in again with this pinkish gloss from Flawless Ivy at the center just to like brighten up that color a bit. And this is what we are having. Tell me you don't like this look. Tell me baby. If you all know me, this particular spray by MIS is a spray that I never go without. I love how it gives my skin like a very dewy effect, okay? Then this Milani spray too helps me reduce the effect of powder, and then of course our Odogu, they seal it to seal everything, okay? Once I'm done with all of that, I go in with my sponge and I slightly press everything into her skin, and this is how we are looking. This is it. I told you to trust the process, right? Like, this is a Miriaki typical beat. Look at my model. One thing about us is that I would beat my chest anywhere that a melanin skin has nothing on us. Come, and we are gonna make your melanin without changing you, okay? We value brown skin girl over here. So yeah, having done this is a wrap. And yeah, my model too was modeling, okay? She knows her thing. Look at all that details, guys. Look at all of that. Are my hands not blessed? Let me know in the comment section what you think about this look. And yeah, we are gonna see in my next video. And yeah, I'm waiting for all your recommendations and videos you would like me to recreate down in the comment section. Ciao and shalom.